Hello everyone, Brewmaster here with another great ale review. Tonight I have something pretty special for you. I've tried this one before myself and I actually very much like it. I don't think it's all over the place yet. I don't think you can get it just anywhere, but I got lucky enough to be able to get it. This one is called, get a little bit of a better view. It is Narwhal Imperial Stout by Sierra Nevada. There we go. My lights are a bit bright. Narwhal Imperial Stout by Sierra Nevada. This stuff comes in at 10.2 ABV, so it is not joking around. It says, inspired by the mysterious creature that dwells in the deepest Arctic seas, Narwhal Imperial Stout is a midnight black and bold with notes of baker's cocoa and dark roasted coffee. This massive Imperial Stout is incredibly complex and explores the darkest depths of malt flavor. Like I said, I've had this before. It's really good. I think they've done this 2 years now, 2012 and 2013. I've got the 2013. From everything I've read, you could actually age this pretty well. Everything that I've read into says you could age this up to 4 years, maybe even a little bit longer, and it will develop even more flavor, more texture to the flavor. Let's go ahead and get a pour on this and see what this beauty looks like. Alright. I don't know if you guys are fans of Imperial Stouts, but I sure am. I haven't tried a whole lot of them, but I know I've tried this one, and this one is delicious. Not a huge head. A good solid one finger. It is a very dark mocha colored head, very thick, creamy in appearance. The alcohol itself, as you can see, I have a flashlight shine through the bottom of this and you can see nothing. It's pretty bright. I mean, it shows no light. This stuff is pitch black. There are no amber accents through the sides. There's not a bit of light you can see through this. This is one of the darkest I have ever seen, and I am a big fan of stouts, so I really enjoy this one. Let's get a nose and I'll tell you what I smell. Right up front you get a little bit of chocolate scent. There's not a whole lot of chocolate to it there. I do get a little bit of chocolate. A lot of really dark roasted malt, almost like a burnt malt scent. There's a little bit of, you get a little bit of the alcohol. At 10.2, it's pretty stout stuff, so I mean you do get a little bit of alcohol smell, but not a whole lot, not as much as I thought I would. Not all that boozy. You get some caramelized sugar. There's a little bit of dark fruit, maybe some plum. There's even a little bit of an after smell, like when you're finished. There's a little bit of hoppiness. When the malt goes away and the chocolate goes away, you get a little bit of a hoppy smell also. It definitely doesn't smell sweet. Let's go ahead and get a taste of this and see what it tastes like. Oh, that is a pretty amazing tasting ale. It just, I mean, it hits you in the face with the roasted malt. It is the most roasted malt flavor I think I've ever had in any brew, ale, lager, stout. There's so much roasted malt flavor in there. molasses. I get after the malt starts to fade a little, you get a little molasses. A little brown sugar, or caramelized sugar maybe. I honestly don't get a whole lot of chocolate with this chocolate taste. It's just like the scent, just a little bit of chocolate, a hint of chocolate. And there is a little bit of a hoppy, bitter at the end. It's, and not to say it's a terrible, like a bad bitter. It's a really good bitter. That roasted malt comes in really thick, really rich, a little bit sweet, and then the bitter at the end, the bitter hops at the end, just balances out really well. Normally, I can session a stout, but I really don't think this is not a session stout. This is more either start off with this and go to something a little lighter, a little easier on the palate. And like I say, it's delicious. It's not hard on the palate taste wise. It's just, it really packs a punch. This stuff has a lot of flavor. It's really complex, and this would either be a finisher or an ender to your night. That's where this sits for me anyway. The mouthfeel, it's really heavy, honestly. Yeah, it's a really thick, heavy mouthfeel. Although it does go down pretty smooth, there's a lot of heavy, strong roasted malts. Like I said, almost a burnt malt flavor. You get a little bit of nuttiness in the flavor also. I can get a little bit of walnut, I think is what. All in all, this is very good. I'm a big fan of Sierra Nevada. Everything I've tried from them I've liked, and this one is no exception to that. I would have to give this an 8.5 out of 10. If it was just a little more hint of cocoa, and it was just maybe a tad more sweet, I'd probably go a 9. But that would, just because I think that would balance out the flavor a little bit better. But as it is, an 8.5 is a really good rating, and this is one that I will keep in the fridge. I plan on, I just got one in a mix your own 6-pack at this little store by my house. But I plan on getting, they have 4-packs there. I'm going to get a 4-pack and at least save 2 of them. I'll try to go for a year, but it's really good, so I don't know if I'll make it. I'm going to at least try to go 5 or 8 months and do another review of this one and see how the flavor changes. So I hope you guys will come back and watch that one also. As always, leave your comments in the box below. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. This is the Brewmaster. Cheers.